What your child's brain learns from you when your child makes a mistake. What do they hear from you first? Correction or connection? That one moment repeated over years shapes a child's inner world. Hi, I'm Dr. Antony. Welcome to Neuroparenting, where neuropsychology and brain science help you raise confident and balanced children. Today, let's talk about two very different parenting styles that quietly shape a child's emotional brain. That's critical parenting versus nurturing parenting. Most critical parenting is unintentional and often comes from stress, fear, or how we ourselves were raised. But awareness can change everything. Let's start with critical parenting. Critical parenting is characterized by a strong focus on mistakes. There is harsh criticism, high control, and very little emotional warmth. Parents may constantly point out what child did wrong and what they should have done better, or how they failed to meet their expectations. Phrases often sound like, "Why can't you do anything right? Look at others, see how well they perform." Now let's look at what happens inside the child. A child raised in a highly critical environment often becomes anxious and insecure. They feel constantly evaluated. They become fearful and making mistakes. Over time, they withdraw emotionally. Their self-esteem drops. They struggle to express emotions because they learn that feelings are judged, not understood. Long-term effects of critical parenting. As these children grow into adults, the inner critic remains. Even when no one is criticizing them, their mind does it automatically. This often leads to chronic anxiety, low confidence, and fear of failure. Relationship becomes difficult. Child feels unsafe. Many adults raised this way either become perfectionists or avoid challenges altogether. And without awareness, there is a risk of repeating the same critical pattern with their own children, not because they want to, but because it feels familiar. Shifting away from critical parenting. Small challenges make a big difference. Replace harsh criticism with constructive feedback. Instead of focusing only on outcomes, praise effort. Set reasonable rules and explain why they exist. Children cooperate better when they understand purpose, not just authority. Practice active listening. When a child speaks, listen to understand, not to correct. Avoid comparing with your child to others. Comparison damages motivation and identity. Nurturing parenting. Nurturing parenting is built on warmth, support, and guidance and encouragement, along with clear and consistent boundaries. This style says, "I understand you, I support you, I'll guide you, not control you." Mistakes are seen as learning opportunities, not character flaws. Impact on the child. Children raised in nurturing environment tend to be joyful and confident. They are curious, emotionally and intelligently, and socially skilled. They feel safe to ask questions. They feel safe to try. They feel safe to fail and try again because emotional safety is present. Their brain develops better regulation and resilience. What are the long-term effects of nurturing parenting? As adults, these children usually carry healthy self-esteem. They can manage emotions under stress. They form stable and meaningful relationships. They bounce back from failures instead of collapsing under them. Most importantly, they are more likely to pass on healthy parenting patterns to the next generation. How to practice nurturing parenting daily? Nurturing parenting does not mean permissiveness. It means consistency with care. Show affection regularly. Encourage independence through age-appropriate choices. Set clear rules but explain them. Validation does not mean agreement. It means acknowledging feelings. Teach coping strategies instead of suppressing emotions. And most importantly, model what you want your child to learn. Children learn resilience, empathy, and problem solving by watching you. Your child does not need a perfect parent. They need a mindful one. Words become beliefs. Tone becomes inner dialogue. When correction is wrapped in care, children don't shrink, they grow. And remember, nurturing parenting doesn't weaken discipline. It strengthens the human being. It promotes an authentic child to grow.